Welcome to Hartford's Focus on Community. Today we have a representative here from the Wisconsin Alzheimer Association. And Dana, what is your job title there?
I'm the communications manager for the Wisconsin chapter of the Alzheimer's Association.
How long has the Alzheimer's Association been present?
We were created in 1980, so we're in our 44th year. It was just created by a group of caregivers and folks that were navigating a loved one's dementia diagnosis and were interested in the possibilities of research.
Okay. And as the years have gone on here with the Alzheimer's Association, obviously the membership has grown.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's grown because of this horrific disease.
That's the unfortunate part, right? We've grown, which is good for, finding support, but it's bad because it means that more and more people are being affected by Alzheimer's and dementia. I can tell you that in Wisconsin alone, there are over 110,000 folks living with Alzheimer's disease right now, and that doesn't even take into consideration the caregivers and the loved ones who are also affected by it.
Is the Alzheimer's Association global?
So we are a national organization that works globally with other partners and researchers. We actually have created partnerships on 6 continents. So we definitely have those connections and even host an international Alzheimer's conference ourselves.
Okay. And you're in charge of the entire state of Wisconsin, and that's a pretty drastic number of 110,000 patients.
Absolutely.
I mean, wow. I know that obviously we're living longer, so we are going to see more of this. I wanted to ask about the fundraising and how that works to keep this organization afloat.
Absolutely. Fundraising is what really drives us because basically the mission of the Alzheimer's Association is to accelerate global research. It's to drive risk reduction and early diagnosis, and it's also to provide quality care and support. And all of those things do require the support of fundraising dollars. So first, we are committed to folks, those 110,000 in the state that are living with the disease right now or affected. We want to provide them quality care and support services and keep those things free for them. So dollars help keep those services free, like support groups, educational programs, both in person and virtually, engagement activities like memory cafes, as well as a 24/7 helpline, which is, just like it sounds, 24/7. Anyone navigating the disease can call this number for free, and a master's level clinician will answer the phone and provide whatever it is you need. Advice, just a listening ear. They will point you toward resources. And again, from that master's level perspective, and it's provided in many languages. So first of all, the dollars go to those things so that people can access us without having to pay for it. And then when we talk about the research, the Alzheimer's Association is actually the top nonprofit funder of Alzheimer's research everywhere. We actually currently have committed $430 million across the globe in different studies and initiatives. So fundraising dollars truly drive the research that has been providing, new insight and even new treatments right now.
So let's talk about the new treatments and the new research as of 2024.
Yeah, absolutely.
Where is that?
So, right now truly is the most exciting time to date in Alzheimer's research. There are currently 2 FDA-approved treatments for Alzheimer's, and one of those was approved last year, and one was just approved this July. The brand names are Leqembi and Kisunla, and they both are IV infusion treatments. Now, in order for these to work, a person has to be in the early stages of their journey. That's why detecting it early is so important, because if you are in the middle or late stages, this will not provide the results. but these treatments aim to remove some of the beta amyloid plaque in the brain, which are sort of the hallmarks of the disease. And through removing that, it aims to keep someone stationary in the disease. We want to slow it down, and we want to keep them in that early stage so that they have more time. So that's where we currently are right now. But if that's the current state of things, we're looking to the future, and hopefully very soon we're going to have things that don't just slow it, that stop it, and then hopefully eventually reverse any effects that may have gone on, and then hopefully prevent. We want a cure for this.
Great. If any of our viewers that are watching this are concerned about their loved one or even themselves, they can contact the Alzheimer's Association.
Absolutely. I mean, in different ways. If you want to go to the website, which I know you'll have up, alz.org/WI, I mean, we have resources about, what's a normal sign of aging versus what is not.
Yep.
So you could go about it that way. You could call the helpline and kind of describe a loved one's behavior to someone, get their perspective, and also see that primary care doctor who will get you started on the journey. And if something is going on, hopefully you will get that early detection where a treatment would be a good option for you.
That's great. Wonderful resources. We talked about the fundraising dollars, and that is huge. Could you just name some of the bigger sponsors that are, and not that the people like myself who do the walk contribute, but it's important to get the bigger corporations, if you will, that have that tangible income to be able to share it with the Alzheimer's Association.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, so like you said, one of our biggest fundraisers and the biggest Alzheimer's fundraiser there is the Walk to End Alzheimer's. There are 27 of those this fall in Wisconsin alone.
Nice.
But the one that's going to be pertinent to Hartford is the Walk to End Alzheimer's Washington County. That'll be in West Bend's Regner Park. September 14th, coming up, very quickly here. But to your point, not only do all of the walkers help us reach our fundraising goals, but local companies have really supported us. And in this area, that would be West Bend Mutual Insurance and also Care Patrol. They really have elevated our mission.
And I would urge any of our viewers to take part in the walk for the fundraising purpose. If you have not been affected by someone that you know or love that's in dementia or Alzheimer's stages, it's a great fundraiser, just point blank out. Everybody is very friendly. It's a great day. It's a very beautiful walk through the park, and it's not too taxing. And it really has become very organized and very well received, at least in this area here. I'm sure all the other walks as well have that sense of camaraderie with all of these people coming together for this purpose.
Absolutely. I mean, from Milwaukee County, which is our biggest, up to, Ashland, which is one of our smallest, we have that same camaraderie. And, to your point, we absolutely, of course, encourage fundraising, because as we've talked about, that drives so much of what we do. But it technically, it is no cost to just sign up and come walk.
Yep.
If you just want to be supportive to your neighbors, have a nice walk, hopefully when the sun is still out, and just support. Like, we'd love to have you.
And that's why they invented umbrellas. So if it's raining, we'll be okay.
Absolutely.
Is there anything else that you would like our viewers to know about the Alzheimer's Association that I haven't shared?
Well, gosh, thank you so much, because we've covered a lot, but I'd just like to drive home how exciting it is to have these two treatments right now.
Absolutely.
We are on the right track, and there are so many ways you can get involved if you'd like. We talked about participating in the Walk to End Alzheimer's, but there's also, we do a lot with advocacy. If you're somebody that, is interested in writing to your elected officials and just letting them know that certain legislation is important to you regarding Alzheimer's and dementia. Different volunteer opportunities. If there's a way you want to get involved, we'll facilitate that. Absolutely.
Great. Well, thank you for coming in today.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome. And to our viewers, as always, thank you for watching.